Welcome back. A trans teacher and artist is using drawing as an outlet to document her transition and change social attitudes towards the LGBTQ plus community. Anjali Patel spoke with her about how her sketches are helping those struggling with identity find self-love. Here's tonight's positive story.
Putting pencil to paper. This is how Hope Nuff finds solace.
The first time I did it was after that beating, when the nurse brought me a pad and paper and said, "Would you like to draw?" Because I couldn't talk and I couldn't see out of one eye.
She says there were many beatings she not only took but welcomed as a child.
None of the bullies that hit me hated me as much as I hated me. They could stand in line, take a ticket, but there was nobody that hated me more than me.
She didn't know why. She just knew she was unhappy in her own skin. A hollow outline of a person manifested on paper as a character she calls Doodle, documenting her struggles with identity and acceptance.
That doodle's a reflection from earlier where I just didn't like what I saw anytime I look in the mirror.
It wasn't until her late 30s, after a suicide attempt, when her partner at the time helped her realize the root of her self-loathing. Her doodles taking an uplifting turn after Hope's transition into a woman.
Kindness is a free throw. Easy, but it needs to be practiced.
Messages a local teacher and artist went on to share with the world through 8 published collections of her sketches depicting what she calls life as a doodle.
I'll run into somebody that has a trans kid or an LGBTQ kid, or they're struggling with issues, and how can you help me? And I'll give them a book. Yeah, I've given away far more than I've sold.
And in recent years, Doodle has become a symbol of activism at a time when the ACLU says there are a record number of anti-LGBTQ bills in state legislatures across the country.
This is one of my favorite ones now. See the flag's missing a bunch of stars here? And it says, "Don't respect all your citizens, you should lose your star."
From self-hatred to self-love, and now self-preservation, Hope's illustrations showing trauma and triumph. Born out of hard times, Doodle is a part of her journey that can never be erased. But she hopes a day will come when she can put the pencil down for good.
I think the last final doodle is there's no need to doodle. It would be a blank page with, like, maybe I'd write nothing to say. I think that'd be a great final doodle.